Well, nightmare scenario for a young family from Floyd County. They were on vacation in Florida when they received the news no parent wants to hear, that their 2-year-old son has leukemia. He would need to begin treatment immediately, and while they may be hundreds of miles away from home, they quickly realized they had family right by their side the entire time.
It's okay.
Nearly 900 miles away from their home in Kentucky, a young family's worst nightmare is unfolding in St. Petersburg. Bailey and Sasha Combs from Paintsville, along with their 2 sons, 2-year-old Axel and 1-year-old Bennett, were vacationing in Tampa Bay when their oldest son, Axel, got sick.
Axel had woke up that morning and he wouldn't eat, wouldn't drink, wouldn't play. He had vomited that morning too. So I was like, we need to call his pediatrician, and like, he's really sick. He's not acting right. So we called the pediatrician and she had said to go to ER, and they had told us that, you know, he had leukemia and that he was in critical condition and needed to go to the ICU.
Doctors told the family Axel wasn't stable enough to travel home to Kentucky and needed to begin chemotherapy treatments immediately.
When your kids are that little, that's not really something that runs through your brain. And then to hear somebody come out and say it is like very devastating.
And for this family of first responders, Florida Highway Patrol is lending support in the best way they can. Axel's dad, Bailey, is a Kentucky State Trooper. Sasha is a nurse. Once word got out there was an extended family member in need, FHP troopers showed up at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital to lend a helping hand.
KSP back home, you know, they've been real supportive. You know, they're all about like a family dynamic, like a family of gray. And, you know, like being down here and like, I would say, place you're not familiar with, and having their support as well. And they're supporting Axel and me and my wife. You know, it's a big game changer.
Axel, he's so used to being around police uniforms and, you know, that type of thing because his daddy. So when he's seen them, it was like no strangers, and they brought him gifts, and he was so happy. And that made me really happy just to see him, you know, just kind of light up and you know, act a little more like himself.
The Combs family will remain in Florida for a few weeks while Axel undergoes his first round of chemotherapy and regains some strength. Until then, they'll continue to lean on doctors and staff at the hospital and their family of gray.
It means more than I can even explain because, you know, they're kind of our home away from home right now.
Axel's mom, Sasha, created a Facebook page called Angels for Axel to post pictures, updates, and document their journey. You can find a link to that page and this story on our website. That's WTVQ.com.